Mic test. Hello everyone, welcome to ACE online class, and this is Narendra. And in this class we will discuss the questions from number series, not the number system, number series. And whichever exam you write about the job examinations, you find that the number series is one of the important topic. And more particularly, if you are writing the bank exams, 5 question out of 30 question of the 35 question of quantitative aptitude, the 5 questions are from number series. And even if you are writing the RRB or SSC and all, so you will find the 2 to 3 questions there also from number series. So let's begin over here. The very first question on your board is this. Okay. Now, look at the flow of the number 12864 question, and it is decreased and again started increasing. You need to think about it, that what could be the mathematical operation I should apply in order to get the answer. You have the 5 answers are there here. Okay, my friends. So, please start. By the time I will bring my mobile, so please try to answer the question. Yes, friends, I am ready with this mobile, and let me check. And Appal Naidu, very good evening, my dear friend. So you have already said that the answer is 64. Answer 64. That means the option choice is B. Let something like 100 here, 100 here, and 50 here, or 75 here, and 37.5 here. Appal Naidu will say that Mr. Narendra, you are simply multiplying this by 0.5. That means half of it. That is 0.5, half of it. So in the number series, this is one of the best clue we apply here, and I think he must have applied that clue. And let's look at this one. I noticed that it is 0.5. 128, half 64, and from here to here what it is 2 times. Okay, it is exactly 2 times. And what it is, will it be 3 times? No, 19,357. So could it be 2.5 times, because the decimal is there here, that already we have the clue. So 2 times of this will be, how much is that? That is 2, 4 and 38, and followed by half of this number, and that comes that is 9 and 6, and if I add up this one, then this comes how much? This 10 and 18 and 4. So it 480. So well done, sir. So that gives this fill the blank over here. This is 0.5. What if this is 1? What if this is into 1 and this is into 1.5, then 2 and 2.5. Every time the multiplier is increasing by 0.5. So that way Appalnaidu has rightly said that answer is 64, option choice B. Well done. I am giving the next question here. See that today all the questions will be on number series. If you can answer all the questions within the time, let's look at the flow of this question. 16 again seems to be half, seems to be 1 multiplication, and so on and so forth. Come on, my dear friends, I forgot to place the 30-second timing, but that's not important. So different type of questions we will discuss over here. And Corolin, very good evening, Mr. Corolin. Appalnaidu is very good, Mr. Corolin, and you will see that he will answer the next question also. And in the process, how to catch the relation, the logic. Logic is the process. Let me see that once anyone answer the question, then I will discuss about the logic, that in any questions, how do we find what the formula or what the multiplications or subtraction, addition to be applied. How do we find it out? Appalnaidu, I am waiting for your response. Corolin? Okay. Now, I'll give some clue here. If this is 16 and this is 8, you will directly say that, Mr. Narendra, it is into 0.5. But if this is not 8, this is 7. So it is possible that into 0.5, what comes 8 minus 1 is 7. It is possible. So as it is into 0.5, from here to here, that comes minus 1, 8 minus 1, I am getting 7. So even if I go for into 1 over here, then I get 7. And as we did the minus 1 here, the minus 1 here, I am getting that number. Is it not? So look at the question and that angle, and let me share your answer. It is for banking, it is very useful. Directly 5 question comes in prelim, and also you get the 5 questions in main. If the Appalnaidu is there on the board, you can answer the question. What should come next? What should come next? Okay. Is there any mistake from my side? Because you usually don't miss the logic of the question and you are very good in the subject. Okay, 1 minute. Think about it. Just let me work out for 1 minute. Think about it. These are the options. So probably I am covering the option part. Okay, anyone answered it? Anyone? Caroline has said that 36.5 and 36.5, none of this. And let's check that Caroline is correct or not. Yes, option A, none of this. Well done, sir. Well done. That is what is, I can clearly see that it is into 0.5, that comes 8 minus 1 is 7, and I clearly see here into 1 minus 1, that gives us 6. So here the multiplier is 0.5, here the multiplier is 1, it is increased by 0.5. So what if I take the next one from here to here, that is into 1.5, so I will get 9, 6 into 1.5 I will get 9, from 9 if I take out 1 I will be getting 8. So the relation is established. So every time the multiplier is increasing by 0.5. So here this is into 2 is 16, 8 to 16 minus 1, that comes 15. And I will go for into 2.5 now. So 2 is 30 and 0.5 is that 7.5, 37.5, and minus 1. The answer should be 36.5. This is 36.5 and I don't have 36.5. So I will go for option E, what Caroline has done. Yes, that's right. Okay, Vamsi, very good evening. Very good evening. And Appal Naidu, I was expecting you to answer the question, and Vamsi is also very good. Caroline, I am talking to you. Vamsi is very good and he answers the questions very fast. Let's move on to the next question over here. This is the next question on your board. And the chapter has lot of importance for the examination point of view. 5 questions in a bulk. If I work in time and work or time and distance, you are getting 1 question, 1 question. Even if you go with the trigonometric probability, you are getting 5 questions. Lot of things you need to learn. But here with the minimum logic applied, you are getting 5 questions out of 35 questions. Let's analyze this one. This is 25 and decreased to 13, almost close to half, and again increase by 1 and increase something and something. So I am again expecting that it is a decimal multiplication. Okay. So I will wait for a few seconds and then I will respond, give the answer. I already gave the clue. It is possible that the first one is into 0.25, 0.5. So when I go for 0.5, I am getting 12.5 plus 0.5, I am getting 13. Now this relation is very clear. If I go with that mind of logic, then into 1 plus 1. Here also into 0.5 plus 0.5. Here into 1 plus 1. Okay. Someone will answer the question here. So usually what happens in the exam, you write down the question on paper, because seeing on the board it is difficult to connect from one number to another number. Okay, some questions are very easy, questions like this, you can quickly answer this question. I am waiting someone to answer this question. I forgot to put the clock today, but it is okay. Shall I solve this? Shall I solve this? So I will go for 0.5, that gives us 12.5, and if I add the same multiplier over here, 12.5 plus 0.5, that gives us 13. Now here I will multiply the next number by 1, so I get 13 and I will add the same multiplier, so 13 plus 1, which is 14. Anyone answered it? Okay. Then I will go for 1.5, because 14 into 2 is 28, it is exceeding. So into 1.5, so that comes 27. will that be 14 plus 7 is 21. 21 I got over here. It is so here into 0 plus 0.5 plus 1, and if I add this number, no. So I need to go for 2. Then I get 23. Okay, it is possible that this is 0.5, double is 1, double is 2, double is 4, double is 8. That relation is also possible. So I will go for into 2 over here, into 2, which I am getting 46, and I am adding 4 here, and you notice that there is certain relation going on in this addition. 0.5 double is 1, double is 2, and 2 double is 4. So answer the question, Appalnaidu and Caroline. Caroline, both of you are saying option B. Let me check the answer. Why it is option C? Why it is option C? Okay, you are saying option B. So let's check this one from here here to here. What should I multiply? Here 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, then I will go for 2.5, and 2.5 is nothing but 100 and 25, 125, 125. And what about the addition? So every time the addition is getting doubled of the previous number. So here 4 is there, I should add 8 over here, and I am getting 125 plus 8, which is nothing but 133, and it should be option C. Right? Appalnaidu is very good. Whenever Appalnaidu gives the answer, I myself get confused. Okay, is this clear to my friends? Caroline, you just can type yes or Y. Appalnaidu, is that clear? Vamsi? Okay, okay. Thank you for your response. Thank you for your response, Caroline. I am moving on to the next question, and the next question is this. Now, here is a bigger number, then I am getting the smaller number, then I am getting the more smaller number, and then again the more smaller number, then the number has increased. What it could be? It could be decimal multiplication along with some addition or subtraction. It is possible. So what it could be? Think about it. So when I divide by 4 over here, divide by 4, I am getting closer to this. That means let's see that dividing by 4 is nothing but multiplying by 0.25. Multiplying by 0.25. How much it comes? 4 4 16, and I left with 2, 22. So that is 4 5 20, and again I get that's 4 4 16, and that's 22, 4 5 20, and 2, and I am getting 5 over here. So that means the first one is the relation comes in this way, into 0.25 into 0.25. Till now we have handled into 0.5. Now this is the case into 0.25, and here how much I need to add? I need to add 0.5. 0.5. So while I was writing, I was thinking that it could be in everywhere 0.5, 0.5, or it is possible that this is 0.25, double is 0.5. These are the two possibilities was going on in my mind. Okay, now let's check the second multiplication over here. So it is obviously divided by 2. That means into 0.5. So I am getting 23 over here, to add 1 here, you are getting 24. So, you are building up the logic here. So, by this time the logic is clear. Here 0.25, here another 0.25 has increased. So, this one the multiplication should be 0.75, that is nothing but 3 by 4 multiplied by 3 by 4. So, what will you get here? 6 3, that is 18. And the addition every time is when you add 2 over here, then you are getting 20. So, I am getting one logic here, the addition is getting doubled and the multiplier is increasing by 0.25. So, anyone answer the question? Anyone answer the question? So, we already got the logic, but you need to understand that if I take the 1/4 of this number, I am getting this. 1/4 is nothing but 0.25. Okay. Now, I will wait for few seconds, finish, because I know what to do the next one. So, the more you practice it, the more you think what should be done next, and if you write accurately, your speed will increase. That is my purpose, not just to show do the entire calculation. Okay, taking some time, my friends, but it is okay. It's a learning for you. So, 0.5 and 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, then if I add 0.25 more over here, then I will be getting 1 here. So, into 1. So, 20 into 1, that is nothing but 20, and if I add 4 over here, I am getting 24. Now, you can analyze the addition part is getting doubled every next step. So, the next addition has to be 8, and what should be the multiplication? 1.25. 1.25 is nothing but that is 1 by 4. So, 4 plus 1, 5. So, 24 into 5 by 4, use that fraction. So, 6 5, that is 30, I am getting 30 over here, and you got Appal Naidu has rightly answered the question. He says 38. Let me check that. Appal Naidu, whenever you are there on the board, you gives lot of motivation to your competitors. Okay. Now, that means you are saying option E. So, let us check that. Yes, 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 the Appal Naidu was never wrong. Caroline, look at the speed of Appal Naidu. So, here instead of multiplying this by 1.25, convert this in decimal, that is 1 by 4, and 4 that comes 5 by 4. So, when I multiply 24 by 5 by 4, I am getting 30. So, that is 30 plus here when I check the addition part, the double of 4 is 8. So, the sum is 38. So, the answer should be 38. Well done, Appal Naidu. I am moving on to the next, which is here. Now, we will analyze the flow. Look at this one, we have the question mark in the middle. So, whenever the question marks at the beginning or somewhere in the middle, we have to check the relation from the remaining numbers, from these remaining numbers. What I am understanding is, from here 36, if I multiply this by 2, I will be getting 72. So, let us consider this as a clue. So, here I am multiplying by 2 and there is no addition or subtraction. When I check over here, so I already shared the clue. So, you need to think about the rest. So, gradually your speed will increase. $36. So, the Appal Naidu is saying 36 is the answer. He got the logic, and let me check that whether Appal Naidu is correct or not. And Caroline saying option B 36. Yeah, both of you are right. Yeah. So here I got a clue into 2, and I clearly can see that if I am good in multiplication, that is 4 to 8, 4, 7, 28. Now, when I go over here, this is 2, this is 4, will it be 8 possible? So, 8 64 carries 6, and 64 plus 6 is 70, and 16 plus 7, 23. Yeah, okay. So, then I will come back over here, it should be into 1. See that every time if I come from this side, the multiplier is getting half. So, here the half of 2 is 1 and half of 1 is 0.5. So, it should be 36, what you rightly said. Well done. Okay, these all are the type of questions where the decimal are used, like in the previous question also you can see that the decimal multiplications are used. Okay, that next question here, come on. We will see whenever you attempt the question during the practice or in the exam, observe the flow. Now, I notice that it is 7, 9, 21, 61, and after one step it is moved on to 1371. So, this part of the question suggesting that it is a multiplication based question, suggesting. Okay. So, I will check this with the multiplication here. So, what happens? The first multiplication, it can't be into 2. So, if I go for into 1 plus 2, I get this one. So, the next part I leave it for you because I gave the clue. And Appal Naidu is there who already answered the question, 273, option choice B, he says. You are really a motivating forces for the rest of the people, Appal Naidu. It's very good. I am just waiting for someone to answer the question, or I can check that whether Appal Naidu is correct or not. 273, option choice B. Let's check that, option choice B. Well done. Well done. The speed matters, and that you have. You understood that if I go for into 2 over here, I am getting 18 and plus 3 gives us 21. So, I am building the logic here. I will obviously go for into 3 because into 1, into 2, then the natural number, the next is into 3. So, 3 and 6, 63. And here how much I should add to 63 in order to get 67, then I notice that it is 4. Keep writing and then automatically you will get the clue here. Now, the question is in the middle. Notice the way you are multiplying. This is 1, 2, 3. It's obvious that you will multiply by 4. And after that what you are doing, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, then you will go for plus 5. That's all. So, 4, 7, 28 carry 2 and 4, 6 is 24, 26. And adding this 5, that's 273. That's what 273, rightly answer the question. Yeah, Caroline, both of you are very active, sir. Keep it up in the examination. I know it will help you a lot. Moving on to the next question, which is this. Okay. Now, here the question mark is left in the very beginning. So, we have the entire set of numbers to identify the relation. Can you think of it? I will not give you the clue now, but later on I will tell you that there is an area which gives a very clear clue. What type of question is this? Addition, multiplication, subtraction. If multiplication, by what number it should be multiplied? Yes. So, I am waiting. Caroline will answer the question. Appal Naidu anyhow will answer the question. He is very good in all the subject, all the chapters. I didn't check in the reasoning or English. but so far I take quantity aptitude. I find Appalnaidu is really good. What about Vamsi? Take few seconds. It's okay. I didn't put the timer today. Okay, anyone answers the question, I will respond after that. Fine. Is it troubling you? I I noticed this set of the number 3000 and 10,000. 3 into 3, 9,000, and some other number is there, it will come closer to 10,000. So, the first I will start from there. Look at this one. I will start from here. I get some clue here into 3. What it will give us? That is 3 and 60. 3 6 is 18. Carry 1 and 99 and 100. But here we have 81. That means minus 2. So at least I got that relation here. Now I know that there is a multiplication from here to here. 8 4 is 32. Now it strikes that multiplication, then 8 4 32. I will multiply this by 4. So 4 1 4 and 4 4 16, carry 1, and 4 8 is 32 and 1 33. But here 61 is there, that means minus 3. Is it? Minus 3. So I can see the logic also here, that is minus 2, minus 3. It could be minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So, anyone answer the question? Okay. Appalnaidu has said 13. If he say 13, it has to be 13. He is so good in quant. Okay. In the meanwhile, I am just verifying whether Appalnaidu answer is correct or not. He says 5. Appalnaidu has changed his answer. He says 5. 5 means option A. So, let us check the answer here, option A. Yeah, that is right. Okay. Well, well understood, and the calculation speed is good, sir. So, here I will go for into 3, here I will go for into 2, and here I will go for into 1. No, 3, 4, it is in an increasing order from left side to right hand side, right side to left hand side. So, 3, 4, then 5, 6 and 7. I will check whether this satisfies or not. So, 5, 9 is 45, carry 4, 16, 5 is 80 plus 4, 84. Now, I notice that this 41 is there, here 45, that means minus 4. See that logic matches, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So, go for into 6 and minus 5, and go for into 7 and minus 6. So, this is the pattern. So, here check this one, that 6 9 54, carry 5, and 6 to 12 plus 5 is 17, and from there if I take out 5, I am getting this number. So, what number should be multiplied by 7 and take out 6 from there? I will be getting 29. That means 29 plus 6, that is 35. So, here the result here should be 35. 35 minus 6 is 29. So, what number should I multiply by 7 in order to get 35? It is obviously 5. 5 7 35 minus 6 29. See that the every parameter is matching here. It is in a decreasing order, 7 6 5 4 3, and here it is in a decreasing order, 6 5 4 3 2. Well done, sir. Anyone else answer the question? Yeah, Caroline, option A, Caroline. The next question on your board is this. Try this, we together are practicing. So, I will in the number series, it is important to get the clue. So, what I notice is from here to here it is 600 something, it is almost close to 4000. I am sure that this is a multiplication based. Now, the next is what number multiplication it should be. Okay. Then I will use this part. How many times of 16 will take me closer to 650. So, 16 4 64, is it not? So, I will try from here onwards 16 4 64 whether that helps me to fix the answer or not. Try this, my dear friend. I will give some time for you to think of it. And Caroline, option A is correct. Yeah, answer it. I already noticed that it goes 4 times there. So, from there, from here to here, we can make some adjustment, whether it is into 3 or what. Try this. I didn't have the timer today, but it is good. You people are sparing time for the most important things for your life, which is job, for the preparation of job. Okay, in the meanwhile, yes, some answer came. Appal Naidu 1963, 1963 or 68, 1968. You are suggesting 1972. Appal Naidu has changed his answer. 1972, 1972, that means option D. So, which one is correct? I will just wait because Caroline is also working very quick. So, I will try this into 4. Okay. Now, when I go for into 4, then 64, 16 4 64. How much is added there? 12 is added over here in order to get that number. Okay, I simply identifying now here, then it could be into 5. This is 4, this is 5, that's 150 and I am getting adding 10 in order to get this number. I am going back and saying that this is 4, this is 5, then obviously this should be 6 in a ascending order. So, 6 4 is 24 and how much to be added to in order to get a 30, 24 plus 6. Up to this we have a clue. Okay. Now, did you notice here? It's a good question. Did you notice here what is the relation from here to here? Into 1, multiplier to addition into 1, multiplier to addition into 2, multiplier to addition into 3. I noticed that. Fine, my dear friends. So, if this is into 6 into 5 into 4, then I will go for into 3. We are in a descending order. So, into 3 and I will do the next one. So, before I move on next, let me check. Appal Naidu said 1972, option D, and Caroline is fighting with Appal Naidu and he says option C, it is not a D. Okay, let us check the answer, option C. Caroline, well done sir, well done. Appal Naidu, where did you miss in the calculation? This relation is very clear. Then I go for into 3 and write down the number 3 to 6 3 to 6 and 3 5 is 15 carry 1 and 15 carry 1 and 18 plus 1, that is 19. Okay. Now, what should be added over here? So, here the addition is in the first case into 1, second case into 2, third case, third step into 3, then it should be into 4. So, 3, 4, that comes 12. So, I am adding 12 over here and I get this 8 and 6, 1, 9. So, as we already got a solid logic, don't need to check the next number. That's a waste of time in the examination. Okay. So, Appal Naidu, do you agree, sir? The answer is option C, that is 1968. If so, you can just write yes. I am moving on to the next question. And the next question on your board is this, which is very simple in nature. Either you look at this part or you look at this part, every area you are getting a very clear clue. So, we put it at level 1 question. Okay, thank you Appal Naidu for your response, my dear brother. Okay, and I am sure you will be able to answer this question. Because there is a very clear clue over here, or there is a very clear clue over here, or from here to here is a very clear clue about multiplication. Write down the question first in your notebook and then you may think the logic. The first one, the moment I am looking at the question, that is 4, 5, that is into 1 plus 1, I can I can understand that. If that into 1 plus 1, the next one is into 2 plus 4. Is it 1 square, 2 square? Is it something like that? I am not sure of it, but still you can think about in that angle. Because the moment I got over here, that is into 1 plus 1, and I am getting here into 2 plus 4. So, that is 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4. Yeah, Caroline has did it, and it says option D. Caroline says option D. What Appal Naidu says? Okay. In the meanwhile, first let me check whether Caroline is correct or not. Option D. Is it? Okay. Now check. Yes, you are right, my dear friend. So, you are absolutely right. So, here into 2. So, I will go for into 3. 14 3 is nothing but 14 3, that comes 42, and 3 square is 9. So, 42 plus 9 is 51. So, the same way you can skip this number verification and directly go to the answer, because we already got the clue over here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, that I will go for directly into 5, that is 0, 5 to 10 carry 1, and 10 plus 1 11, and 5 square, which is 25, and that gives us 1 1 2 5. Once you know the logic, you can skip the 1 or 2 steps. Yeah, Appal Naidu? Yeah, that's right, and you beautifully put up the 3 rights. Okay, so 1125. Fine. The next question on your board is this. Here, what is the type of question this could be? From 11,000 it is become 1,000. From 1,000 it has become 300. from 300 to 87. Clearly the question is based on division. I can understand that part. If you come from that side, it could be multiplication, right to left multiplication, left to right, it is a division. Okay. So, first write down the question. I will give some time for you to write down the question. So, once the question is there with you, you can go over the question there by observing the screen and writing. Sometimes it is troublemaking, but if you are not writing the question and answer it, it saves the time. Okay. So, here I will wait for 30 seconds. My friends to respond. Come on, any one of you can answer the question. Now, when I think about the division, this is a look at this one. By what number it is immediately not striking the way the numbers are given here. But 18.5 is 95, 18.6 is 108. So, shall I check that if I divide this by 6, what is the number I am getting? That is 616, I left with 550, and 6848, I left with 223, and 63 is 18, I left with 5454. So, 69 is 54. 1839 I got, here 1835. That means minus 4, I get this number. Okay, this is divided by 6. Usually divided by 6, divided by 7, 8, 9, 10, or sometimes 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, by what number I should divide, I should get this number. It is a very clear indication that if you divide this number by 5, you are getting number closer to this. So, that is 5.3 is 15, and 5.6 is 30, and 5.7 is 35. I am getting 367 here, whereas 372. How much is added here? So, obviously 5 is added here. Here it says subtraction, the next is addition, the next as 6 and 5, obviously I will go for 4 here. Then 4, 9 is 36, 4, 9, 36, and 4, 3 is 12. So, see that 93 is there, your next number is 87. That means you are subtracting 6. So, you got the clue, and I am sure you will finish this question either Caroline or Appalnaidu or both. I will finish this question. Yes, as I said, Caroline has said that option D, that is 10. How about Appalnaidu? It is very good. Let me check whether Caroline is correct or not. Option D, you are saying 10. So, let us say that yes, it is D. Well done, sir. Well done. With a reasonable speed, you have done well. So, I will divide this by 3. I get 29 over here. And look at this number, minus plus minus, here it should be plus. Next number is already there. So, I can see that it is plus 7. I am getting next number. Here I do not need to judge, because how much I should add to 29 in order to get 36. So, up to this is over. Now, here I will go for divided by 2, because I am on the descending order, and that comes 18, and here as alternatively plus minus, so it should be minus, and as the numbers are increasing, numericals are increasing, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 18 minus 8, and that comes 10, and rightly answered it, option choice D. Okay, well done. The next question on the board is this. Come on, friends. If you ask me, Narendra, if this kind of question comes in the exam, what do you think first? I see the last number, that 5555. From 180, after one step, it moves on to 5000 plus. So, purely multiplication. Once the thoughts multiplication comes, then I will focus on this number into 1 plus 1, and that is how I will start the, the whole calculation. So, I give close to 30 seconds, and Caroline has already replied. Anusha 925, that is option D. So, you are with Caroline. Okay. Let us see that this Anusha and Caroline both are right or not. Option D. Yeah, that is right. Well done. So, you understood this part, that first from here jumping such a high number is a multiplication. So, when multiplication comes in my mind, so into 1 plus 1. Now, I will go for into 2 plus 2. I will go for into 3, that is 42 plus 3. Now, will it be into 4 plus 4? Yes, 45 into 4 is 180, and plus 4, 184. And then I will go for into 5 and plus 5. Now, I will not check this one because we got a very standard logic over here beyond the doubt. So, do not check the next step. With 5, 5 4 20 plus 5, 25 carry 2, and 18 5 90 plus 2 92. So, 925, you have rightly answered it. So, my dear friends, I will continue from here onwards in our next class, right, because after at 6 o'clock Aman sir's class is there, current affairs, and it is really very useful class or the period, the next 1 hour. So, please do not miss it, and whatever you have done over here, Mr. Caroline, Appal Naidu, Anusha, and all the people. So, wish you all the best to all of you. Thank you.